Hey everyone, welcome back to Newbie Senpai, where we dive deep into the weird and wonderful world of Jujutsu Kaisen. Today, we're talking cursed tools, those nasty, power-packed weapons that make you question how anyone survives in this universe. We'll be ranking the top 10 cursed tools, covering why they're legendary, who's wielding them, and just how much chaos they bring to the battlefield. So, if you're into unique weapons, incredible fights, and a bit of cursed energy mayhem, you're in the right place. Let's jump in. 10. Nanami's Blunt Sword, Power in Simplicity. Starting off our list is one of the more low-key but highly effective cursed tools, Nanami's Blunt Sword. It might not look like much. No ornate design. Just a short blade wrapped in black cloth and fitted with a simple wooden handle. But don't let appearances fool you. This sword, in the hands of someone like Kento Nanami, is deadly. Nanami's real magic is in his ratio technique, which allows him to slice through anything precisely by calculating a weak point along a 7:3 ratio line. But the sword doesn't rely solely on Nanami's ratio technique. In Chapter 246, after Nanami's tragic departure, Takuma Ino takes up the blunt sword. He even manages to push Sukuna back. Yes, the Sukuna, with just one slash. Not many cursed tools get the honor of even touching Sukuna without shattering to pieces. It may be simple, but it's a tool built for pros, proving that you don't need flashy weapons to take down powerful enemies, just someone skilled enough to wield it. 9. Meimei's Axe, Brutality at its finest. Meimei's axe takes simplicity and makes it brutal. Now, this isn't just any axe. This tool is huge, heavy, and deadly in the hands of someone with Meimei's skill set. This woman swings the thing with such terrifying strength and precision that curses just drop like flies around her. In Chapter 120, she and her brother team up to battle a cursed spirit, and let's just say her axe takes center stage in the destruction. This cursed tool doesn't boast any flashy techniques or mystical properties. It relies entirely on the sorcerer's strength and cursed energy manipulation. In Meimei's hands, the axe turns into a nightmare for curses everywhere. It's a perfect weapon for a powerhouse like her, cold, direct, and absolutely devastating. Watching Meimei swing her axe is like watching a deadly dance, and it's just as scary as it is mesmerizing. 8. The Black Rope, Disruption in Action. Here's a tool you don't see every day, the Black Rope. This cursed weapon doesn't do damage by itself. Instead, it's designed to disrupt and nullify enemy techniques. Now, the Black Rope isn't just a cursed tool, it's practically a cursed artifact. Handcrafted by an African sorcerer clan over 50 years, the Black Rope is a masterpiece of craftsmanship and dedication. The Black Rope's big moment in the series came during the Jujutsu Kaisen 0 prequel, when Miguel uses it to go toe-to-toe with Gojo Satoru himself. Yes, that's right, the one and only Gojo, the powerhouse with limitless cursed energy, was momentarily thrown off by this rope. The fact that Miguel, a seemingly normal guy by Gojo's standards, could stand his ground against such a monster says everything about the Black Rope's potential. It's a shame Gojo eventually destroyed it, but it left enough of an impression to earn its place on our list. 7. The Dragonbone Blade, Absorbing Power, Amplifying Destruction. The Dragonbone Blade might sound like it belongs in a fantasy novel, but it's real. Well, as real as it gets in Jujutsu Kaisen. Created by Juzo Kumiya, a cursed spirit user and weapon maker, this blade can absorb cursed energy and release it in devastating slashes. Picture it like a high-powered, cursed energy battery that stores power and unleashes it all at once. In other words, it's a cutting, slashing nightmare. The Dragonbone Blade gets its moment to shine in Chapter 148, when Maki Zenin takes it up in her fight against her father, Ogi Zenin. The blade, combined with Maki's raw physical strength and martial prowess, makes quick work of her opponent. The scene is brutal, intense, and shows just how dangerous the Dragonbone Blade can be when it's in the right, or wrong, hands. Though Juzo himself isn't around anymore, his legacy lives on through this tool, proving his weapon-making genius. 6. Chain of 1,000 Miles, Limitless Reach, Endless Tricks. If you've ever wanted a weapon with limitless reach, you'd love the Chain of 1,000 Miles. It has a unique property. It can extend infinitely as long as its end is hidden from the user's sight. But that's just one of its tricks. When wielded by someone as skilled as Toji Fushiguro, the chain of 1,000 miles can completely turn the tide of a fight. In his battle against the young Gojo Satoru, Toji combines the chain of 1,000 miles with the inverted spear of heaven. The result? The Toji is able to trap and almost kill Gojo, whose reputation as the strongest sorcerer made him nearly untouchable. Unfortunately, the chain was eventually destroyed, but Toji's creative use of it showed just how versatile and deadly this tool could be. The chain of 1,000 miles wasn't just a weapon, it was a statement of Toji's unconventional approach and ingenuity in combat. 5. Soul Cleaver, direct to the core. Meet Soul Cleaver, a katana that cuts more than just flesh. It goes straight for the soul. It's no ordinary weapon. The Soul Cleaver bypasses physical defenses, aiming directly at its target's core. This isn't just a cursed tool, it's practically a curse itself. It's the perfect weapon for someone who can sense souls, like Toji Fushiguro. During his infamous fight with Gojo and Geto, Toji uses the Soul Cleaver to rip through Shikigami like butter. When he takes down Rainbow Dragon, one of Geto's most powerful summons, it's clear that the Soul Cleaver is a force to be reckoned with. The fact that only a select few can even use it properly makes it exclusive and incredibly dangerous. It's like the weapon was tailor-made for Toji, who's known for his unique and almost animalistic fighting style. 4th Mai Sword, aka My Sword, a symbol of bond and vengeance. Next on the list is a weapon with a lot of emotional weight, Mai Zenin's sword, lovingly referred to by fans as My Sword. It may look like an ordinary katana, but it's steeped in the bond and tragedy between sisters Maki and Mai Zenin. After Mai's sacrifice, her sword becomes an extension of her promise to Maki. The sword itself is essentially a replica of the Soul Cleaver, capable of hitting an opponent's soul. The most iconic use of Mai's sword came when Maki wielded it to wipe out the Zenin clan. She combined it with the Dragon Bone Blade, becoming an unstoppable force, fulfilling the promise she made to her sister. The sword may not reach its full potential without the ability to see souls, but Maki's unmatched strength and dedication make it devastating in her hands. 3. Playful Cloud. Strength. Amplification at its best. Playful Cloud takes the 3rd spot, and it's a fascinating cursed tool because it's all about amplification. This 3-section staff doesn't come with any flashy cursed techniques, but it has the unique ability to amplify the strength of its user. For someone like Maki Zenin or Toji Fushiguro, 2 characters known for their insane physical abilities, Playful Cloud becomes a pure power weapon. Playful Cloud's defining moment comes when Maki uses it against Hanami, one of the powerful cursed spirits aligned with Mahito and Jogo. The fight is intense, but Maki uses Playful Cloud to deliver a devastating blow, sending Hanami flying. It proves that even without fancy cursed abilities, raw physical power, when amplified by Playful Cloud, is enough to take down high-level threats. This tool is the ultimate reminder that sometimes simplicity paired with strength is all you need. 2. Judge's Gavel. Judgment personified. Taking the 2nd spot is a tool that brings judgment to life. Judge's Gavel, wielded by the enigmatic Hiromi Higuruma. The gavel itself is fascinating because it changes form based on Hiromi's judgment technique. This tool can turn into anything from a hammer to a hook, depending on the sentencing in Hiromi's technique. One of the scariest aspects of the Judge's Gavel is its power when Hiromi's technique delivers a death sentence. In these cases, the gavel transforms into the Executioner Sword, which is essentially an instant kill tool. Even Sukuna, the king of curses himself, couldn't brush it off completely when Hiromi used it against him. Though Sukuna survived, the impact was significant. Imagine a cursed tool that not only fights, but also judges. It's no wonder Hiromi became a top-ranked player in the culling game so quickly. 1. The Inverted Spear of Heaven. Technique negation. Finally, the king of cursed tools, the Inverted Spear of Heaven. Known for its ability to nullify cursed techniques, this weapon is practically the stuff of legends. In the hands of Toji Fushiguro, it becomes a weapon of mass disruption. Imagine being a sorcerer who's trained your whole life to use cursed energy, only to find your abilities rendered useless. That's the terrifying power of the Inverted Spear of Heaven. During Toji's mission to assassinate the Star Plasma Vessel, he used the inverted Spear of Heaven to take down the seemingly invincible Gojo Satoru. Gojo's limitless curse technique was nullified, making him as vulnerable as any regular human. After Toji's defeat, Gojo destroyed the spear, but its legacy endures. It showed us that even the most powerful sorcerer in the world could be brought to his knees with the right cursed tool. The inverted Spear of Heaven remains one of the most feared and revered weapons in Jujutsu Kaisen, and for good reason. Conclusion: which cursed tool is your favorite? There you have it, folks, our top 10 cursed tools in Jujutsu Kaisen. These weapons are as unique as they are powerful, each with its own story and impact on the series. Which one would you want to wield? Or maybe there's one you'd rather avoid at all costs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get this conversation started. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into your favorite anime and manga worlds. Until next time, peace.